You've always been a similar role that you have now as a defensive midfielder. I'm guessing that's going back to your time with the Slammer. How would you give us a scouting report of what's a good game for you?
Getting as many touches on the ball as I can. As a defensive midfielder, you always want to be the link between whether it's forward and backwards or side to side. My pass completion rate, if I'm turning the ball over or not, and then trying to get into the attack as much as possible. Obviously, a goal would be great.
Throughout your career, you've come up with these crazy game-winning goal, like things in the last minute.
Yeah, I mean, nobody plans those things, right? I'm always trying to score, but it's just kind of worked out that I don't know, maybe it's the pressure.
Are you the type of player that embraces it and gets even more?
Oh, I love it. I think that a lot of players that are that want to be winners do love the pressure, and I mean, the feeling of scoring a game-winning goal or a game-tying goal is just the best that you can feel.
You lost a great midfielder in Teresa Nogueira. Tell us what it was like playing so closely in the formation with Teresa. You know, really an irreplaceable player, the Herman Trophy winner.
I've never played with anyone else in the midfield like T. She knew exactly how to play to her strengths. She was always trying to get better, coming out, doing extra work. Just probably one of the most technically sound players that I've ever played with, and she just did things on the ball and with the ball that I can only dream to be able to do.
Goals have been coming from different places. Interestingly enough, it's been you, it's been Rachel Kwan, and Alina Garcia-Mendez, who's a center back, and sometimes center backs will go a whole season not even score, and I think Alina's had four or five goals, and two huge ones.
Yeah, definitely. I have the utmost respect and confidence in Rachel and Alina. We've been able, fortunately, to start all 4 years, so I think just having that experience and as well as the personalities that they have are what sets us up to try to lead this team as captains. Alina is a brick wall, first of all. She's really smart, and you don't. Sometimes it's kind of hard to just see unless you're playing up against her, but no one wants to go up against Alina, and I think that, or Kwan, and that's the sign of a true defender. Alina reads the game so well, knows when to step, is great in the air, great distributing too, can kick the crap out of the ball. And then Rachel is just, is really probably one of the smartest soccer players that I've ever played with. She does a great job of getting into the attack. She knows when to go. She knows when to slow the game down. She's great on the ball, very crafty and sneaky. Oh, I mean, I love the diversity, and it makes this cohesive melting pot that we can all kind of grab bits and pieces from each other and learn from each other. It's awesome. I did consider UCLA, and I think they're a great school and a great program with lots of success. So my mom was the reason why I considered Stanford. I think that, especially as an athlete, you grow up thinking that you're not smart enough to get into Stanford. So that was kind of not on my radar, and then my mom was like, let's just give it a try. And and Paul saw me and gave me a letter one day, and I was like, maybe I can do this. And then as soon as I realized that I could, then there was no looking back.
I'm sure that you play such an anonymous and unheralded position.
The team success is your success, in my opinion. So whatever I can do, and if that helps, and if I'm winning a ball that is not necessarily the star person all the time, maybe if you're scoring a goal, but I think we embrace that and we love that about our role, and we just do the best we can with what we need to do for the team.
At UCLA, are there a lot of, I imagine you know a lot of their players. What's your thoughts on the rivalry?
I've played on ODP teams and national teams with a lot of their players. I've been to a camp with BJ and know him, and they're all a bunch of great girls and a great coaching staff. Clearly they have had a lot of success in the past, and every game is a battle. So I expect them to come. I expect them to give us their best game, and I expect us to give them our best game, and may the better team win, I suppose. We always know that playing them is usually going to be the deciding factor of who wins the Pac-12.
Thanks so much. Have a great Turkey Day.
Thank you.